What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got Why I Stopped Supported, and we got like a few things on there. But before we get into this, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Now look, I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be like pro this, pro that. And as time went on, I just stopped messing with it. Now, first one we got the alphabet gang, man. I'm not about to go through all y'all adding different letters every single day. Stop it. Now, I'm still, hey, you want to do what you do, in your own household, cool. But we don't have to have all these flags everywhere. We don't have to be doing all these things with kids. Like, how is this still legal? I mean, not how is this legal, but how is legal action not taken? Uh, and then also situations like, y'all see the hat? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the Ravenclaw hat? Now look, I didn't look it up for the very longest, bruh. Didn't look it up. Um, the whole issue with J.K. Rowling. I'm like, every time like I just like looked it up like real quickly, it'll be basically, now I could be wrong. There could be something that I don't know about, but I'd be looking at different different things telling me what the issue is, and it always leads me to a tweet basically saying, basically just saying a biological fact with real women. Listen, you wanna do this, that, and the third, but we can't change the legitimacy between a man and a woman. And don't try to say your little point less than zero, less than 1% situation where they have both. Like, stop it. It's like, oh, well, we shouldn't. This person has a third arm. Most people have two arms. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm thinking the backlash that she's getting has to do with like, for instance, I don't remember who it was, but there was someone, and like, I don't even know the backstory. They could have been well in their right, where they like beat up a transformer. I don't know which way they went to, um, but I'm like, okay, yeah, that's assault. So okay, I can understand that. But no. And then, listen, Emma Watson, she, looks like a sweet woman, beautiful, nice, uh, and just seems like a lovely person overall. I cannot respect her anymore now. Like, she, she that that whole cast, majority of that cast. Now, could they have done this, that, and the third, and had this wonderful career? Okay, whatever. But that's not how events turned out to be. Your career started from this. Now I'm not saying if there are some crazy charges that turned out to be true against J.K. Rowling, that you gotta go and defend her and be like, well, she gave me this career, and nah, I'm not saying all that. But for you just to flip on someone like that, and you were like the main one who felt close, like a close relationship to J.K. Rowling, for you to do that, bro, I can't respect that. You be the main one, like they're doing this reboot, and like they're like, oh, well, Daniel Radcliffe, like, turn around and play, James Potter, and then maybe, uh, you know, uh, maybe Rupert Grint can, play Arthur Weasley, and then, Emma Watson can play someone else or whatever, maybe Hermione's mom or whoever the hell. And or when they did their reunion, or just anything pertaining to Harry Potter. So it's been seeming like Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grant are like, oh, if the game comes back, then I will do it. And Emma Watson just wants to distance herself. Oh, I felt very betrayed. No, you did the betraying. You did the betraying. Now, Daniel Radcliffe, I get him. One, okay, if they come back, then I'll do it. And then two, I know, yeah, it's something to be, appreciated, but I know it's annoying when no matter if you're in 50 movies afterwards, people are still going to call you Harry Potter. Like, I knew someone who looked similar to how Harry looked in like the last couple films, and got annoyed when people called him Harry Potter. So I could just imagine it being like somewhat annoying. Like it's like your biggest project, like one of your first projects is your biggest project, and that's kind of like for instance, Samuel L. Jackson. Like he, people will call him Nick Fury, Mace Windu, but like that's not gonna, like, he has this whole career in front and ahead of him, and you only have basically everything ahead of you. So I can understand distancing yourself from that and kind of being like, no, I can do more than what I did in those films, and I can or if you're like typecasted, okay, I get that. But with the Emma Watson situation, I can't mess with that. And that's just a better example. Like, people do a whole bunch of worse things. And hold on, I think this is afterwards. I'm gonna have a video like maybe like in a week or two or something like that called "I Was Wrong," and that last point in there, I'm gonna when it comes to the alphabet people, I'm gonna talk about it on the last point in there. But next we got like the BLM and this, that, and the third. I can't, like, there's different angles we can go from it. Now, also in that video that I spoke of, I think so, or maybe it might be a different video, but I was talking about, the last, like, if these places fall victim to all this BS we got going on recently, then it's just a wrap. Like, we just got to take the L. One of the things was Africa. Now, if people, because this is how it is, when people come from like countries in Africa to the US, those are more efficient members of society in building up America. Now, if Black Americans went and fixed up like countries in Africa, we could really be doing big things. But or if those people stayed in Africa and in those African nations and build on African nations. But that's just one of the things it can be a big deal, but that's not like something, no one talks about that really. But we could think about things like, let's say we want to build ourselves up in communities, right? Okay, we still got black on black crime. Oh, let's not talk about it. Let's talk about this instance of police brutality. Bro, I shit you not. The last time I seen like a video like that, people are so stupid, bro. A guy, I don't remember what the officer was saying, but he said his car was reported stolen, and he was like, "Oh, what you mean? Like, uh, an officer was like, yeah, that's just what it said. I shit you not. That was the whole like. Okay, well, It didn't start recording at the beginning of the conversation, but from this point forward, I mean, besides the unlikely thing of the cop saying, "I'm gonna kill you" or something like that, they not gonna say that. Two sentences in, the nigga try to grab the cop's gun, and then the cop's trying to like get him off of me. Stop trying to grab my gun. So he uses his car to like. I don't remember where this was at, but you could probably try to find it. It was at a gas station, but I don't know, like with the city or whatever. You could try to find it based off what I'm telling you. But then the car, like, he tries to back up, like trying to get him off, um, and then like they end up hitting like another car, and then the cop finally. I don't know if the cop got his gun, or all I know is other police officers pull up there, and I don't know who ended up shooting. But then it was like, you don't have to shoot that much. He was not fuck, what was the word? Not a, I guess just, let's just say a danger. He tried to grab a cop's gun. I don't know if he was I don't know if he was successful or not, but let's just say he didn't. Let's say he tried to pull and then and like not fell down. But let's say like he went back a little bit. Bro, you tried to grab a gun from a civil conversation, and after we get into some sort of like altercation, nigga, you're getting shot. You gotta hold that L. Y'all gotta stop trying to defend people just because one's a cop and one's a black person. Y'all be sounding dumb as hell, bruh. And then when the moments when it actually happens, now everyone be, oh, did they do this? And then like, bro, the actual situations were like, you gotta just start using your brains, bruh. I don't know if when babies come out nowadays, they don't come with a brain installed. I don't know. They gotta fix that in the next patch update. Like, I don't know what's going on, but obviously they sell them brains as DLCs nowadays. Like, cause nowadays y'all niggas is stupid. Now, thankfully, like there was only a few of those comments, and a lot of those comments were like, how was he not a threat? Like, he was a threat to that officer and people. Like, imagine when the cops trying to get free and the car backed off and the kid was right there. Nigga, if I'm that citizen and that nigga don't die, best believe, nigga, hey, go off, hey, random assault, put me in that nigga jail cell. Bro. So then we got a thing where in America, let's just say Americans or first world countries, but specifically black Americans, everybody wants to be a victim so bad. Why? Why do you want to be a victim? Now I know, okay, yeah, sometimes things are just not fair. Or maybe things aren't just what it seems, but bruh, I can't do nothing because the white man, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, yeah, how long have you had affirmative action? What job have you went to and did the work? Wasn't doing some random stuff and actually did the work and tried to build yourself up. Oh, no, nigga, you at the crib, you're smoking, you do your little warehouse job, 30 hours, and then you be trying to take, bro, they don't let me. Nigga, work, bruh. Niggas at the top is not caring about what skin color you are, bruh. I promise you this. Now, okay, is there little discrimination here and there? Yes. Is that going to break you? No. Well, it might break you because you bitch, but me, no. And then also, this also pertains to black businesses. So we talked about police brutality, uh, discrimination, or police brutality, discrimination. Now, there's of course some instances of police brutality, of course some instances of discrimination. We get what's that? Oh, black businesses. Okay, if you want to go ahead and support black businesses, support them. And also, if you want to start a black business, don't be on no stupid shit, bro. Do not be on, like, bro. I'm not okay. Even the the whitest, like everyone from the CEO down to the bottom workers are Caucasian. I'm not paying $40 for a T-shirt. I would rarely pay $50 for a dinner. I say rarely, like it just depends. Like if I'm trying to go on like a extravagant date, okay, I guess. All right, I'll drop that 200. I'll drop that 200, whatever. Now I know you trying to make a profit, bro, but nah, nigga, it seemed like okay, you're trying to do what did Floyd say? This illegal robbery or some shit when he was fighting. Was it Logan? I forgot who it was, but he was like, "This is illegal robbery." All right. Then the last thing we got is Friends. Now this is why I stopped supporting Friends. Now, I'm not really anybody. Now I'll say, besides 2023, I haven't really, and even then, I was kind of building up to it, and then I was literally about to gonna go crazy when it comes to streaming and doing all this innovating it within my like channels with Rails and YouTube Shorts and all these different sites and apps and shit like that. And then my computer wanted to just go kaput. But let's say it went smoothly. Besides this year building up to it, which was gonna start in June and then go crazy for the rest of the year, this is the first year where I put like really everything into me. Now back then, high school and then a couple years after high school, like let's say, all right, 2021 to 20, like the end of 2020 and then the end of 2022 was basically me just like working and making money. And then like starting off with like, my main channel. But the other years before that, so let's say 20, all right, the first half of 2020, I was putting out my like final like mixtapes and shit like that. But 2012 to like 2019, 7 years of just like different people who like I still invested in myself, but like I'm like, okay, we could do this with rapping, and then oh, you snaked me, or we could do this with acting, and then oh, you went off and didn't really pursue anything, or we did this with rapping, and then oh, you retired before you even begin. Like I had a song called "With or Without You," and it was talking about. It wasn't at a specific person. It was like a combination of a bunch of different people, whether it be within like film making and music production and shit like that. I'm like, we could have had this like different brand, and like, and I'm still like, if someone oh, all right, hold on. So I gave a lot to them on like the front end, But like the back end, I'll still do the back end, but it just it's just like really because you all right, you don't want to do that front end, you don't want to do things for yourself. Okay, at least look out for your boy in the back end. What do I mean by the back end? Now, I'm not saying now if you want to, but I'm not saying this is. I'm not gonna knock anyone for this if like some sort of anything financial like trying to help me out, blah blah blah. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm saying if I send you a music video, if I send a music video out to 100 people, and I say, let me know what you think, and oh sorry, it was good. Oh wow, fire emojis. First and foremost, it got this many views. Most of those views were like from people that I known seen it or my own account. So you say you seen it, but the views, the math ain't mathing. Or okay, all right, hold on. So there's a couple things that you could do. Actually watch it. Drop a like. Drop a like. Even it could be the worst song you ever heard. That doesn't, hurt you to drop a like. Speaking of, like the video. But watch it, drop a like. Number 1. Number 2, keep it a stack. If you didn't watch it, you didn't watch it. And also, I say in a song, I say, don't trash it or gas it. This right here is my heart. But basically what I meant by that is, don't just be like, man, that shit fucking garbage. Like, even if you think it's garbage, man, that shit trash. Oh, what's not good? Man, the whole thing. I can't do anything with that. That doesn't get me to go anywhere. Or, yeah, that shit fire, man. Every song, fire. That doesn't help me. And also I peep how certain people move. Like for instance, shout out my homie Chivo. Go check out his album, man. It's in Apple Music. And I think it's in Spotify. I don't got Spotify, so I don't know if it's in Spotify, but if it is, go check it out. It's called Man in the Mirror. But like if he drop a song, I'm gonna go, hey yo, go check out my boy thing. I'm gonna post it on my story. I don't post other people's stuff on my page, so I can be like, all right, let me see how they move when it comes to sharing the video. That's what I meant on the financially thing. I just couldn't remember, like, I knew it was something that, like, I'm like, let me peep how they move when it pertained, like, how I only do things with the story. So I'm like, okay, let me peep how they move. They don't post it on their page. They don't post it on their story. I can't tell if they sent links to anyone. I highly doubt it. Okay, maybe they just don't do that. That's cool. You don't have to be someone who, hey, check out my But when this nigga drops some shit, you post it on your story, I bet. Get him out of here. Strike. So that was all right. So sharing the video, you can at least like and subscribe, and you know what I'm saying. You could even like and subscribe. Let the video. You could turn that bitch to zero volume. After the video, put fire emojis or whatever type of thing you want to put in the comments to at least get it to grow. Even if you think it's trash, if it grow, niggas is gonna tell me it's trash or not, and they gonna say what was wrong. Why did he say that? Why did he say this? Why did he do that? He can't sing. Why did he sing that? Oh, he fucked up the flow right there. But yeah, and then the final thing, if I put out something, let me know what was good or what was bad, what worked and didn't work. So that would be the problem. Like, it can either go two ways. If you work on a song, those who like work on some sort of thing, specifically art, it could be different. But it's very prominent when it comes to like films, like when it comes to filming and then like editing and ADR and this, that, and the third. Like you might do an ADR, you might hear this is definitely, they definitely added the voice here. But like other people watch the movie and don't even notice. Or like, and the same thing when it comes to music. Especially like I don't have a producer, so like I record the stuff myself and then mix the song myself. So I damn near heard this song like 60 times. There might be a song like, for instance, one of my last songs I recorded is Last Hope. Now that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song. Now, there could be an instance in that situation where I heard it and I'm messing with it and I'm like, I keep hearing it, so like I keep like thinking about it, liking that song. Or where you hear it so often that like, and you hear different iterations of it where you're like, oh, this is trash. But it might be a fire song, but you just don't know because you heard it so often. You heard it with the beat, you heard it without the beat, you heard the beat only, you heard with and without the ad libs, you heard without the effects and this, that, and the third. So you don't really know. So when I go to people, I'm like, hey, da, da, da. Okay, nah, cool. So, you know, someone just posts something on their story like, oh, they doing this dancing thing or this visual arts thing or this singing thing or this acting thing. I'll drop a like. Oh, that's what's up. Little thumbs up emoji, 100 emoji, fire emoji, that's it. Now if y'all drop a, you know, song, oh yeah, okay, I drop a like. But I'm not going to be out here, you drop an album. Well, if I didn't have Apple Music, like, let's say I had iTunes, I'll still buy my boy Chivo. I'll buy his shit. He's someone who actually, you know, talks to me about certain things when it comes to music. And like actually like, you know, shouts my shit out. Okay, I spend the money. Oh, you did. I sent this many songs to you. You did. I bet. No, I ain't gonna buy that shit. Oh, you dropped the music video. I checked the music video. I thought this or that. I ain't gonna be at your shows, and I'm not one. I stay firm on shit. Simple. You could be in the biggest blockbuster. Like I'll just like mention like, oh yeah, I knew that person, but that's it. I'm not okay. Can you get me on the red carpet? No, nigga. I'm legally changing my name. You don't know me. You knew the older version of me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. Hey, if you didn't like the video, like I said, just drop a comment. What didn't you like? And I'm out.